Sorry, sir.
Yeah, Simon.
Sort of following on from that, with the 30-day deadline, in the letter it lays out, well, it suggests there will be implications for U.S. policy and law. Given now that this administration only has a couple of months left, what is the downside for Israel if they don't follow your these demands?
I don't want to speculate about what may or may not happen. We have made clear that there are potential legal and policy considerations from failure to improve the humanitarian assistance situation in Gaza and implement a number of the steps that we outlined in the letter. We are in active discussion with them, including in the past several days, about steps that they have taken and what more that they need to do. And we'll make an assessment when we get to the end of the period. And beyond that, I wouldn't want to speculate about what may or may not happen.
And in the last, I guess, 2 days, do you have any sense that your pressure is being taken less seriously as a result of, anything that you do in the next 2 months would be able to be reversed?
So we have seen them take I would just note that what we have seen, including over the last few days, in response to the letter that we sent them, and not just the letter, but in response to the repeated engagements we have had with them, both at the secretary's level. As you know, he talked to the then defense minister on Monday. He talked to the minister of strategic affairs on Friday to make clear that we wanted to see further progress beyond what we had already seen. And engagements at other levels, including through our ambassador, Jack Lew, and through our special envoy, Lise Grande. We have continued to press them, and we have seen them, including in the past few days since the election, take additional steps. So I'm not going to try to judge why, I'm not going to try to make a judgment that's connected to the election one way or the other. We're just going to look at the facts. And we're looking at the facts as they develop, and we'll make our assessments based on those facts.
And you mentioned the administration is going to do everything it can to get a ceasefire, both in Gaza and Lebanon before the end of the administration. Particularly on Gaza, I think there had obviously been months of ceasefire talks. Then around Sinwar's death, there was this effort to restart the talks. That hasn't been successful. What is the state at this moment? Are there talks? Is there any prospect for a ceasefire? Are the sides engaging?
We continue to talk to the mediators, to our fellow mediators, and continue to talk about whether there may be appropriate formulations that could advance the ball and get us off the kind of stalemate that we've been in for some time. And it's been publicly reported that one of the proposals that we put forward with the other mediators, Hamas rejected last weekend. So that doesn't mean that we'll stop. We're going to continue to try to push to get a ceasefire and find a way to end the war, but it takes the parties being willing to engage on those efforts.